Nithyananda, everybody. So this video is for my YouTube channel. Usually I've been posting Facebook videos and I haven't updated my YouTube channel for a while. So if you follow my YouTube channel but don't add me on Facebook, add me on Facebook because I post a lot more content there. And then on YouTube I also have different content. So follow me on both. I'll put the link in the description. This is a video about what the past 5 months have been like at the Nithyananda Adinam. I'm gonna start off with when I first got here. I'm not sure if I made a video about that, and I'm just gonna cover like the gist of everything that's happened so far. So when I first arrived here on August 16th, it was the second day of Sadashiva batch 3, which is the Adi Navasi training program to train you how to live at the Adinam and live this lifestyle. And I was a day late because I was at that, in the middle of October, I was still trying to figure out money and everything and all that. So I came here a day late and went 30 hours with no sleep. And when I first arrived in the gates through the Adinam, I could feel the energy switch as soon as I entered the gates, and that tiredness from not sleeping for 30 hours completely went away. And it was a lot to take in because I hadn't experienced anything like that, and I was still kind of trying to cling on, hold on to my tiredness, but I was just like, whoa, what is this? And as the taxi's driving up into the Adinam, I see Mukesh, which Mukesh ran the Nithyananda Center that me and my girlfriend at the time were going to. And we both came together, and Mukesh came a couple days before. We all made the decision to become Adi Navasis at the same time. So he greeted us at the perfect time. It was weird that he somehow knew that we were coming at that time because we hadn't talked to him in a couple days. It was like instant auspicious moment that happened as soon as we entered the gates. So it was really helpful to get me comfortable at being in the Adinam because I already seen somebody I recognized. He helped me find my bed in the dorms, helped me get dressed in the dhoti, and it was just really auspicious and comforting. And then the second day had already started, so we went to the temple where they were having, giving context on doing puja and the rituals that happen here and the context of them and how to radiate that state of bhakti, be in that highest samadhi, which is like bhava samadhi, that complete oneness as you worship. And it was very beautiful, and it really set the context for me for being here, because everybody loves puja, everybody loves to be in that state of bhava samadhi and that complete devotion, worship, and just to feel that. So just as soon as I enter, full of energy after 30 hours in this sleep, see Mukesh in such an auspicious way, and then start off with my most beautiful, precious thing that we have. And it was a great way to start off living here. So that was really the beginning of the first day. I started getting settled in more. We did some more stuff, and the next big aspect of the first day being here was first darshan of Swamiji, and to finally come here after all that yearning and wanting to come here and selling all my stuff and doing whatever it takes to get here, and to finally be at Swamiji's feet and for him to give me a hug and give me blessings was just so satisfying. It was the best moment of my life to have that no words can describe that moment. And then it was just like, wow, this really confirms everything. This is beyond words. This is amazing. So the rest of batch 3, it only was actually lasted a couple weeks because preparation for Sadashiva. But batch 3 was a lot of completion. I also had to do batch 4, but I'll explain why. Because batch 3, one was like a lot of completion. Every day we were sitting in the Rajasabha in the hall. We were just doing completion process, working through our pain patterns and dropping all the stuff, all our baggage, so we can fully be integrated to living here and radiating that space. So that was a very beautiful and very helpful at getting me comfortable living here. It brought so much completion and really transformed me. Like, if you knew me before I came here, you can really see the difference in who I am. And yeah, so halfway through batch 3, it got canceled. We were starting to work on palm leaves. We were putting treatment on ancient palm leaves that have Tamil scriptures on them that are explaining all these amazing things, like just like Shaktis and like ancient like societies, and like rishis were just explaining enlightenment and all these different things. You can watch more videos from other batch 3 Adinavasis who help translate them, because we also learned how to decode them with our third eye. I more just got like feelings. I never really got like a full translation on one of the palm leaves. But anyway, while we were doing that, preparation for Sadashiva started happening, because it was the end of October. The first Sadashiva ever happened in December, middle of December. So we started preparing that, helping cause people to come here, getting everything ready, and that was a really profound time period for me, because it was like I was still figuring out my way around here, and then it's just like, all right, everybody just help prepare for Sadashiva. So it's kind of like figuring out my purpose, how to relay the power of this place to people on the outside to help them overcome their obstacles and manifest their reality. Was very, very interesting to just, after only being here for a couple weeks. So that time period really got me adjusted into manifesting this space. We were also doing a lot of power manifestation. Like, Swamiji was giving initiations every single night, and then he'd be like, all right, go do power manifestation. And it was really beautiful to just be sitting in front of Swamiji doing the Mahavakya, which is Om Nithyananda Sadashiva, which is like the password for power manifestation, if you didn't know. So we were doing that every single night, preparing for the December program, Sadashiva. And up until like a couple of days before Sadashiva, it really looked like we weren't going to be ready in time, but like there was this extreme energy boost from Swamiji that he gave us, and we were all preparing, getting everything ready, just having like a great time. And he like came out of nowhere, because it looked like we were about to like drop, and then he just picks us all up, and we just get everything ready in this like extreme bliss state. So that was really beautiful to see. And then you see when Sadashiva, everybody's energy just goes up here, and how you see all the participants' levels go up and grow. And then every participant we talk to during Sadashiva, you just really got to watch them transform, and you got to be a part of it. You got to be like that extension of Swamiji, helping them transform themselves. For me, during Sadashiva, I didn't get to sit in for much of what was going on in the halls, mainly helping prepare Aushada. I taught Kriya in the morning, and I was mostly helping prepare everything for the participants outside the hall. But the few darshans I did get to sit into were so powerful. They really helped me power manifest, and they just brought my energy up so strongly. Like, to think about them just like gets me so full of Shakti, like so full of that Kundalini energy. Like, those darshans were very powerful. So when Swamiji came out on the stage, he would just radiate so much energy that was the purpose of those darshans. Is whenever you think about those darshans, they really stick in your biomemory, so you can power manifest so much stronger. And I only got to sit in for a few of them. So yeah, during Sadashiva, I really was just helping out with Alshada, and it was a really profound time in the Adinam, and it really changed the whole context. So if you have been following Swamiji and you've gone to an inner awakening, the dynamic of what's going on, the mission here has gone up a whole new level. Like, power manifestation is a lifestyle. Like, if before I was working through completions to put yourself into that state of being one with Sadashiva, now it's just a power manifest to put yourself into that state of oneness with Sadashiva. Radiate that space, express the powers, and we're constantly upgrading. So being there for the dynamic change was really beautiful. And right after Sadashiva, all the Adinavasis got to go spend time with Swamiji in Tiruvannamalai for the week and prepare for what's going to happen this year. So that was beautiful. I spent a lot of time doing power manifestation, and I actually moved my Atma Linga, which was beautiful. And then after that, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. So after that, after moving my Atma Linga, I really felt my energy switch, my space got a lot stronger. And I've been asking this question internally to Swamiji. I feel like I'm struggling to take the jump to sannyas. Please show me externally that this is what I need to do. And when I asked that question, all around me was just giving me answers that this is what I need to do. I was getting mind readings that were telling me this. Just everything was lining up for that. So that's when I fully integrated to being sannyas, was right after Sadashiva in Tiruvannamalai. And then when we came back from Tiruvannamalai, we started batch 4, which batch 4 was way different than batch 3. Since batch 3 got canceled halfway through, everybody in batch 3 got to do batch 4. So when batch 4 was actually very powerful, because we started doing that space, we started radiating that space of, okay, completion is the old way. We've upgraded to doing power manifestation to manifest your reality. So we all started doing projects around the Adinam. It was also kind of throwing you into the Adinam, Adinavasi lifestyle. And we were all just doing power manifestation to make these projects happen. It was practicing all the new Shaktis all day. We really got to be introduced to this new lifestyle, and it was a very blissful way to enter this place, because before in batch 3 it was a lot of completion, but this was power manifestation, radiating that space of completion to live this lifestyle. And it was really beautiful. And when that came to a close, we all started helping people manifest their reality here. And that's what I'm doing right now, because it's so profound how causing other people's reality causes your reality. Your space raises so high when you do that, because life is for others. So when you're really living that and radiating that space of life is for others, that's when you're at your highest potential. That's when you're radiating that space of Sadashiva. So that being in that space really prepared me for sannyas, and I got to take sannyas on the most auspicious day of the year, which is Mahashivaratri. And before I even knew Swamiji, when I was starting to learn about Shiva, I started reading in the Shiva Puranas about Shivaratri, and I was like, next Shivaratri, I'm going all out. Just because I was developing that love for Shiva, and I was just like so ready for it. And it's so auspicious that I got to take sannyas on that day, and the energy switch from taking sannyas has been so profound, and I've really transformed from these. So yeah, since Shivaratri, I've been doing a lot of completion. I've completed a lot of my old patterns. I'm just radiating that space. I don't get stuck in my logic and breadth as much. I don't get stuck in the emotional roller coasters. They actually happen more intensely as a sannyas, but I see it all from my space. I'm just watching and completing with things a lot faster, since I'm living from space, not from my length, breadth, or depth, really. Which I've explained in some Facebook Live videos about length, breadth, depth, and please watch those to get more of the context. Also watch Swamiji's videos explaining those, because those are actually very important to understand how to live in higher dimensions of reality. Yeah, so that's really what's going on in the past 5 months. I got jatas around beginning of the new year. I think I got them that night in New Year, maybe the day before, maybe the day after. There's been a lot of auspicious moments. Maybe I'll make more videos explaining all the different auspicious moments that have happened here, because this video is getting pretty long. So yeah, I'll end it with that. If you got any questions, want to understand more, maybe I'll make a question and answer video if you guys ask any questions. If you guys need any healing, I'll do that for you. If you want to know more about what's happened in batch 3 or batch 4, or during Sadashiva, let me know. Nithyananda, everybody.